we're going to Sweden and the Damallsvenskan, one of the top leagues in women's football. Here, the last few matches before the World Cup are being played. Now we're driving to Sweden. This is the giant Öresund bridge that links Denmark and Sweden. And then on the other side is Malmö, the city we want to go to. Malmö in the south of Sweden, opposite Copenhagen. The port of 300,000 residents is the third largest city in the country, and home of the record-holding champions in women's football, FC Rosengård. Here we are next to the stadium of FC Rosengård, who are currently the best club in the Swedish league. And it looks like training's just starting. These corners from Marta, the Brazilian superstar of women's football, make all the difference. And just as dangerous, the world-class German goal scorer Anja Mittag. FC Rosengård is a true top team. They have players from 8 different national teams who have come to the Damallsvenskan to ply their trade. Every one of them is a real professional. 9 of them will be going to the World Cup in Canada.
Why do you think the Swedish league is so professional?
It's been around for a long time, and I think the clubs are really working hard to get it more and more professional.
There's a lot of interest in this league and a large media presence. Games are broadcast and many foreigners play here too.
Do you think there is a cultural reason for that development?
In Sweden we work a lot to have that it's going to be equal between women and men, not only in sports but everywhere. So maybe it affects soccer too.
Players aren't just pulled in by professionalism.
The style of play, like in the US, it's much more like athletic, where here it's more tactical and technical. So besides that's professional, it's also the style of play that attracts me.
So what do you expect from the World Cup?
I expect a lot. I mean, we have a tough group, and we play Nigeria in the first round, and we need to really perform.
I think we'll win many games. We won the Women's Euro. I think we have a good balanced team.
Are you excited?
Yeah, of course I'm excited. I mean, it's a dream coming true to finally play the World Cup. I've been watching behind the TV many times now, too many times. So we're really excited to get to go there ourselves.
The Sparrows are singing in Malmö, but Anja Mittag is leaving the club and heading to France. She's signed up with the runners-up in the French league, Paris Saint-Germain, who are financially the strongest team in the league. The game against Kristianstad will be Anja Mittag's last in Rosengård colors. We meet Daniel Kristianstad, a Swedish TV presenter and expert on everything women's football. He's done live reports on every league game on TV. So why is Anja Mittag going to Paris?
It's not about money, she said. More like an adventure. She became 35 days ago, I think. And she's a little bit older now, and last chance for her.
And recently, women's football has been developing fastest in France.
I think we had to wait 2 or 3 years before the French league are like the Swedish league, from top to the bottom. But in the French league you have 2 very good teams. Here you have 3, 4 very good teams, but Rosengård it's much better at the moment compared with the other teams.
Even Sweden's record-holding national player Teresa Sugren is calling it quits after the World Cup. This is the last outing for this Rosengård formation. 5 minutes in and it's 1-0. A great corner from Marta and an own goal by Kristianstad. Only half an hour left and Rosengård are still piling on the pressure. And they just keep on coming. It's Anita Asante from England who makes it 2-0. Daniel and his expert Malin Swedberg, a former Sweden international, are watching how Rosengård destroy their opponents. Almost every shot meets its mark. Almost every shot. Christian van de Ven from the Netherlands also scores. 3 minutes in, and the score is 5-0 to the hosts. A real spanking. And the emotional high point came right at the end. Finally, the favorite Anja Mittag scores. Her 62nd goal in 69 games for Rosengård. Her parting gift to the fans, club, and teammates. For this last game, she was especially flown out from training with the German national team. The final score, 7-0. This is it for Rosengård and Anja Mittag.
Apesar da gente estar pouco triste com a ida da Anja, né? O último jogo dela, o último jogo da Teresa também.
How are you doing?
I'm very emotional, obviously. It was a great 3.5 years. It'll be hard to say goodbye.
But we'll see her again at the World Cup.
So, who's your favorite?
My favorite is France.
What about you?
My favorite is United States.
Okay, we'll see about that.
Yes.